Pierre Radisson and Sieur de Groseillers were two of the most adventurous coureurs de bois who lived and traveled with the First Nations people. Radisson and de Groseillers learned as much as they could about the First Nations language and culture, but were most interested in gathering the First Nations knowledge of the region. They had heard of a vast sea in the north where they would find an abundant new supply of furs. The two men wanted to look for this sea and took their idea to the King of France. The king was not interested in finding the sea, so Radisson and de Groseillers went to the King of England. A group of British merchants paid for their expedition, and in 1668, two ships sailed from London. De Groseillers' ship was successful in finding the mysterious sea and dropped anchor at the mouth of the Rupert's River, bottom of the James Bay, and built a small fort. During the winter, the men traded with the Cree, and when summer came, the ship returned to England, loaded with furs. The sea was named after the famous explorer Henry Hudson. Hudson Bay provided a fast route back to Europe because of the easy access to the ocean. It also provided an abundance of animals with thicker furs, and the rivers that drained into the bay gave the English a water highway into the interior of the continent. King Charles II of England granted a monopoly to the Hudson Bay Company in 1670 and gave merchants control over the vast territory that is now Western and North Canada. The area was called Rupert's Land, named after Prince Rupert. The British were not interested in building a colony. They wanted to trade furs and make money. The French did not like English presence and especially did not like them having control over such a large and wealthy region. The French staged many attacks and managed to take control of all the forts at the mouth of every major river that drained into the Hudson Bay and therefore all of Rupert's Land. However, the French were forced to give it all back after the Treaty of Utrecht, which gave Britain control of Acadia, Newfoundland, and Rupert's Land.